Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And Judge spoils that one. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Polanco tosses the first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Now it's Jose Ramirez. This to third, Caminero. Fires across the diamond, and it's a 1. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
0-2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1-1 there.
2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Outside low. And that's ball 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ramirez zips it across. Rodriguez out of the play. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole.
And that is that. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Sale back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Check swing, called strike. In the air, out towards left center. Carroll moving under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's Byron Buxton. New pitcher on now, Robert Suarez. Up the middle, Polanco. Fires to first. That takes care of Buxton. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
Big. That's cheddar, baby.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No score here in the second. Ring him up. Back at Truist Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the switch hitting catcher, number 17. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 0-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Rolls across the diamond and quickly 1 away in the second. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped to third. And they take care of Tatis for the out. So digging in, Eddie Murray.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And
One
that
ball,
skips into
2
there.
strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch.
And there's the third out. That'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Junior Caminero. And there's a base hit to left. And he's into second with nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Say goodbye to that one. And that's how they take the lead. It's 2-0. The batter now will be Will Smith. Foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
On to Murray, and they get the out on Smith. Here's the left fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
Randy Rodriguez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Judge stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 outs, base is empty. And 1-2. Struck him. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Slider right there.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. And that's way high. And a count 1-2. In the dirt. Up with it. Fires to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. They say you win.
2. 0-2.
Munoz is just one strike away.
Inside ball.
And now 1-2. On its way to the corner. Judge really on his horse for this one. And that's a foul ball. On to first.
Out.
Ball game. 2-0 your final here in this one. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Bambinos taking on the Bombers. And now the right fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That's off the inside corner. And away we go here in Milwaukee. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That one finds the zone. 1-2. And ring him off, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. So up next, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
They can live up in the
No ball,
zone
2 strikes.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Close, but called a ball. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This to third. Fires over to Bellinger, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Milwaukee, and on the mound today, Jim Cox.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
C.J. Abrams leading things off and takes a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Up the middle, slides for the stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. And the batter now, Junior Caminero. Hit on the ground to short. Jeter slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
In the air out to center. Jeter on the move. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Second inning set to go. And now Junior Caminero. Caminero, just 21 years old. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through it for the K. Slings to first, 1 out in the second. Now the left fielder, Josue De Paula. Popped up. Abrams. He makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. Bottom of the second. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Caught back to work. Just
That's
off
out.
the outside edge. Ball 1. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. And a big swing and a miss. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Good eye right there.
Outside.
On the ground to third. Over to Altuve. And that's 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Kind of an interesting pitch selection there with the defense shifted to the pull side. Pitch was on the outside corner, and that made it pretty easy for him just to punch it the other way.
That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
What do you
Started
got?
after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. To the right side. Fires over to first. And they get the out on Jones. Inning over. Top half of the third inning. And here's the catcher, number 17. And a foul ball.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Makes the grab, one down. So digging in, Jonathan Aranda. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Adele going back. Bangs off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer. So up next, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss, strike one. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And he beats him to first. He's safe. So the batting order turns over. Here goes the runner. Cut on and lifted in the air. Soto gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Throw cut off. Now to the plate.
Got him on the tag. Out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at American Family Field. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Josue De Paula. Tapped softly on the ground. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now the catcher comes up to hit.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
In there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Jeter pulls it down, and that quickly 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Derek Jeter. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
The count.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. So digging in, Chipper Jones. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Junior Caminero now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That to right. Soto going after it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Just off the inside edge.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. On the ground to third, Jones. To first, Lindor retired. Bellinger up to hit.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, the batter now, Josue De Paula. Mizorowski back to work. Swing and a ground ball. throws to first
He's
in
out.
time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Jose Altuve up to hit here. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first, out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. Here's the catcher.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
First offering and it just misses. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is in for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. Line drive, Abrams. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. One thing that stands out looking over the numbers is the amount of outs they have on the first pitch of the at-bat. They've given away too many at-bats with easy outs.
Got him looking. And one away. Here's Juan Soto. Ground ball right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Squeezes it. And there are 2 down. Now the left fielder, Josue De Paula. Grounded out his first time up. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 strikes.
2 outs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Liner and that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty status. First and second, 2 outs. And now the switch hitting catcher. There's a strike. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Fouled off left side. First and second, 2 down. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases now loaded with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Ground ball left side. Down the line, and it's foul. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is downstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take the pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here at American Family Field. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Foul ball there.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And there's two away. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside. Ball one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1 ball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle.
3.
Well, that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Now a fly ball to right center. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Bellinger is gone. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's Joe Adele.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball 1.
That one inside. And that is ball 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's 3 and 2.
The count is full.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses across the first. And that. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Comes up empty.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 ball.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Just off the outside part of the plate.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Whip number 9 for him in this game. 9. Caminero goes after that one for strike 1.
1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Drops into the glove. 2 down. Now a chance for Josue De Paula. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Nope.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. And we're back. And now it's Juan Soto. Fought off foul. ball up the middle. Jeter tosses to first, and a quick out, number one. Chipper Jones will hit next. Just
Ball
missed.
one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Aranda snags it for the second out. Here's the left fielder, Josue De Paula. And first offering is fouled off. And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Milwaukee, now the left fielder, Josue De Paula. Mizorowski back to work.
Yeah.
101 on the gun,
0-1.
swing and a miss. And
ball,
that one is
2
in the dirt.
strikes.
And that's ball one. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This one in the air. Lindor under it. And there's one down. And now here is Jose Altuve. And that is out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to hit.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at that.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant.
Miguel makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, number 17. Diaz in his 9th season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Right-hander kick steals, and that's fouled off. This one in the air. Calls it in, and there's one away. C.J. Abrams, the next to hit. Swings through that.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
In the air, right field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Junior Caminero now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And he got him to chase.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now, Jonathan Aranda. Emmanuel Clase on the pitch here.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
In there at the knees. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the inside corner for called strike 3. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off. In there. Got him looking for the K. And they're down to their last out. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. Ground ball, and this should do it. Jump throw, and that'll do it.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense.
All right, ready to go here. Now it's going to be Jackie Robinson. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. That's the third, but that rolls foul. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And the batter will be the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. Foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. On the run, sends it over to first. On the money, nice play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another
No
breaking
ball,
ball.
2 strikes.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop. Here's the second baseman, C.J. Abrams. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the catch, 1 down. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. That's in there. 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just a slow ground ball this time. Aparicio got the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And a foul ball. swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. Now here is Lawrence Butler. No score. Kershaw back to work, delivers. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. 0-2 now as he swings through it. He caught it behind his back. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. In half up to hit. First pitch swinging.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Second inning here, no score. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they jump out front. It's 1-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Base is empty, one away. Here's McCutchen. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Cody Bellinger. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Joe Adele. Next one is off the plate. And 1-1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Center field. Doyle moving under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down. Juan Soto now.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it...
Swung on, belted. Pops over the wall, and that's it. Next is the DH. A switch hitter, Chipper Jones. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Ball.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back. Let your hands work. Stay in the middle of the field.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. That's inside. Bellinger on third. Soto over at second with one down. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Aparicio fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Josue DePaula will hit next.
Counts 1-0.
Righty delivers. That one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. On to the 3rd inning. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. Kershaw back to work. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
So up next, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 1. Realmuto runs. Bunt attempt misses. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. 2 outs, base is empty. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. Makes a nice grab at a full. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 17. In the air out towards right center. Doyle flying after this one. Hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Fly to left his first time. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And that one is lifted in the air. Pat settles underneath it. And he makes the catch. And that, as we go to the top of the 4th, here's the shortstop at the plate, Luis Aparicio. And a foul ball. Luis Aparicio was a trendsetter in one major way. He was the first Venezuelan player inducted into the Hall of Fame. And it's strike 2.
Little Louis may have been the first player from Venezuela to make it to the Hall, but there'll be plenty more behind him.
That one the other way. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Devers now 0 for 1 so far. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Another interesting fact about Aparicio, in his entire 18 years in the big leagues, he never played a single inning at any position other than shortstop. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Lawrence Butler, the next to hit. He was late there, strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Cody Bellinger. And he's out on the tag.
You're out.
Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell. He's 0 for 1. That one
That's
outside.
Out.
Ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball.
Base is
2
empty,
strikes.
1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Butler. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now Chipper Jones.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still the only run.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they add a pair. It's 3-1. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that's the inning. And we're back. Leading off, Ian Happ. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Andrew McCutcheon digs in now. Swings through that one for strike 1. McCutcheon goes 5 feet 11 inches, 190 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. But no advance from the runners. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Brenton Doyle now at the plate. This one in the dirt.
0-1's
And they
the count.
put the tag on him. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 17. Line drive, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Next to hit, C.J. Abrams. Foul ball there. Next pitch just misses, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's a little bit low.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
First and second, no outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Junior Caminero. First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, went around, and that's strike 2. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 on, 1 out. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. In there. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Now one out to right. That gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap.
Caminero. The throw to second. On to Bellinger. That's a double play. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Aparicio. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Way out front for strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Brings it in. And there's one away. And next is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. Now he breaks his bat. Man at first with one gone. Next to hit, Josue De Paula. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone. And now the switch hitting catcher. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Jackie to hit 1. And that's 2. And welcome back to the ball. Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Kershaw back to work. Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch
0-1.
strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Butler at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. And now Ian Happ. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning. And now the DH, Andrew McCutchen. That one down the line, and that's just foul.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late.
Runner on the move. Rip, but it curls foul. Rip to short. Throws to first.
He's out.
That's the third out. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, C.J. Abrams. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The throw to third, not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the runner from third.
Picks himself up in RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time.
Oh, that got him.
Take your base.
Joe Adell getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Caminero at third. Lindor over at second. Bellinger on at first with nobody out. Fought off foul. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score. So up next, Juan Soto.
Really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now
That one is absolutely belted. Half on his horse. And it's caught. Runner tags from third. In comes the run from third to add on.
well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but she'll take it.
And look out. That one
First
gets
base.
him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Brandon Woodruff.
Boogie brings a ton of confidence with him to the mound. He's looking for good at-bats and a few runs from his teammates, and he's hoping to take care of the rest to make sure they come away with a win. If he's on in this one, it's going to be a real uphill battle for everyone else.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Swings and misses. Some high keys for strike three. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss as he was late. Witt goes 6'1", 200 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. In the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball,
Two outs,
strikes.
base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, C.J. Abrams. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one drilled left field. That's back. And it's gone. A shot to the opposite field. It's 1-0. And here is Junior Caminero. And there's a foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. Going to really have to bear down.
Whack out to center field. That's well struck. Cruz reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Well struck right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he's certainly...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. So 2 away with nobody on. And now it's Juan Soto. And that one hammered. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here at Coors Field. Top of the second. Now it's the DH, Gary Sheffield. They say you win.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground to the left. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Two down, bases empty. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Out there to center. Lindor snags it on the run. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Chipper Jones. And first offering is fouled off. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Number 17 stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. In the air, center field. Cruz puts it away, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. This is Corbin Carroll. On the ground. Fires over to Bellinger, and one away in the top of the third. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And that one hit to first. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Swings and misses. And the count even at one. Two outs. That one just misses. And the count's even at two. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability.
And he dives back in time. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Freeman off of first with two away. Back up the middle and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now two on with two outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And they throw three on the board. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now the left fielder, James Wood. That one hammered but pulled foul.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
On the ground, out to short. That's out number three. Set for the bottom of the third for C.J. Abrams now. towards third. Sends it to first. One up, one down. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Little chopper rolls foul. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He jacks that one out to left. And just like that, they're out front. It's 4-3. Here's Francisco Lindor. Pitch. This is inside. 1-0. One down, base is empty. To the right side, De La Cruz. Tosses to first. Lindor retired. And here comes Bellinger.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. And that one's gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 5-3. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 6-3. Here's Juan Soto. Right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
And that will end the inning. On to the fourth. Now it's the DH, Gary Sheffield. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple. One down, runner at third. And the batter now, Chipper Jones. Line drive, hauls it in, 2 away.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with 1 more out.
Back safely.
Hey, he beat it up.
And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Adele tracks it down for the out. And we're back. Bottom of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Josue De Paula. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz running hard to get it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Number 17 has to step out of the way for ball 1. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Abrams, 24 years old, usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here at Coors Field at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Woodruff back to work. In the air to left center, DePaulo. And a quick out, number 1. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fouled off left side.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boogies.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they inch closer. It's 6-4. O'Neal Cruz, the next to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hard hit to third. On to first. 2 away. And now Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Abrams tosses the first, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Junior Caminero. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to 1. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Ripped on a line. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Has grounded out a couple of times. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Here's the tag, and he's out. Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered in this game. That's towards center. Cruz moving under it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Up the middle, puts it away for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Sheffield stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hard hit down the line and left. And in 1 hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. 1 out. Runner at second. Now it's the second baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1.
You can feel the extra attention on Ellie anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge of your seat because you don't know what he's going to do next. He can hit for power, steals bases, he can throw the ball 100 miles per hour.
And he gets to third safely, moving up on the flyout, and there are two gone. So digging in, Chipper Jones. Slap the other way, foul. That one not close. And the count even 1-1. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And we're back. Now here is Joe Adell. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one laced to center and a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the third inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next offering is in for a strike. Headed towards the corner. Wood on the move towards foul ground. Makes the grab. One away. Chipper Jones digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. Ground ball could be 2. Slings to second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Back here at Coors Field, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. And that is cut on and missed. Strike one.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 0-2. Got it. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Late with the swing there.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to Bellinger. Schwarber out of the play. Here's Freddie Freeman down.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here in Denver, now at the plate, Josue De Paula. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher. Swing and a foul straight back. Doval, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there.
Off balance beat. Here's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. And now here is Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here is O'Neal Cruz. A new arm into the game, the righty, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just
ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. So up next, Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. The kick in the pit. Runner goes. Bunt attempt. Popped up. Brings it in. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. So digging in, James Wood. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit.
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-5. 2 outs, nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Gary Sheffield. In there for strike 1. Check swing, and he held up.
That pitch wasn't even close. And they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
He takes it himself to the bag. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz gets under it. And there's one away. Here's Cody Bellinger. With the shift on, hits right into it. The throw to first, and Bellinger is out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Joe Adell. Zips it across, and talk about efficient. 3 out. And we're back. Now it's going to be Ellie De La Cruz. Dominguez back to work. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game.
That's Jesse Chavez will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a
runner takes off. Pitch misses in.
He's safe.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
So the tying run at second. On the ground, right side. Abrams throws to first in time, and they get the out on Jones. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
The tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. First pitch misses.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with it.
Fastball almost got him there. Bounce to the right. And that is the ball game. 6-5 the final here today. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks